Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke, Your Excellency, Abah Kiai Haji yang Menjadi Hidayat, Honorable Gus Ahmad Tanjung Fikri, and all of my beloved audience both in online and offline meeting. Okay, finally we gather again in this beautiful agenda, in this wonderful agenda called ISE for International Scientific Talk. In this agenda, we will discuss about various topics, amazing topics that will be delivered by our amazing speakers. So before we jump into the main agenda in this event, I want to greet all of audience in offline meeting here. Can you say hello? Hi. Are you listening, all of you? Yes. We are ready. Okay. Next, we will jump into our main agenda discussion. We will discuss about the topic that will be delivered by our speaker. So, in this opportunity, I want to tell about, brief about the first topic that will be discussed today. The first topic is about technology. And as we know, technology nowadays gives us many benefits, like we can easy to communicate, we can easy to reach other people by using technology. But we wondering if this technology always give us beneficial or there are another impact of technology. So without any further discussion, I will welcome our amazing performer, our amazing speaker, Farhan and Filmi. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Filmi, and I, Farhan, will present about era destruction.
Background of destruction era. Next, if you want to next slide, say next. This era of destruction was marked by the fourth industrial revolution with the emergence of sophisticated technological phenomena that present innovation such as online transportation service, computing, and education. According to Alvin Toffler theory of federation theory, delivered by the discovery of silicon and microchip as component of artificial intelligence, such as the birth of computer, internet, cell phone, and most recently all kind of online social media application.
Okay, according to Francis Fukuyama, there are said that the era of disruption marked by the sophistication of technology and information communication today is a disruption can be said to be a shock of social order in real society. So, let me introduce to you about the era of disruption. The American political scientist was who was born on October 271952, viewed that the era of technological disruption is a big shock, the change to the social order in society. Francis Fukuyama also said that seeing the bad effect rather than the good ones.
The impact of technological disruption. Level of crime or criminality is greater increased due to technology. Even though there is good to be gained from this era. For Kuyama, crime is far more increasing.
The other impact can be low is that companies that want to use automatical system, and also high technology must have human resource who have the ability and skill to be able to use these Sophie's facilities. There are two companies that use automation system. First company is Shipman, and second company there are Emerson.
The solution for era disruption. Kuyama answered all the problems that call with the importance of use return to an awareness of human nature and human capacity, reconstructing the social order, then involving the role of the state and religion to maintain human behavior so that it remains in good state.
The conclusion for this era disruption. In this information age, there are almost no argument that can be resolved. Today, each person carries more information on their cell phone rather than all the information that are in national library. So, in this era disruption, we can learn that negative impact are more than the research. Arguing with Alvin Toffler regarding change on the type of time.
It will always give good to the impact of globalization, which has a negative impact on social change in terms of crime and the economy and social itself.
Thank you very much. Is there any question?
Okay, that's the presentation from our beloved student speaker. Okay, please give applause first to Farhan and Rumi. Okay, this is amazing topic, yeah. Amazing discussion about disruptive era, disruption of technology. As we know, technology is revolutionize and give us many changes from the smallest part to the biggest part in our world. And then from this discussion, I will open Q&A session, question and answer question. For the first session, I will open 3 chances for the audience, both in online and offline meeting, maybe. Is there any questions? Okay, maybe I will choose from the offline meeting. This is start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, thank you so much for Filmi and Farhan for the good presentation. Here I just want to ask some of questions, right? And then my question is, right now in the public, there are a lot of hacker that selling the data, having data of the ID of the people in Indonesia, right? Maybe you can give me some of what is some of how to
Prevent.
prevent that. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for Ms. Krista for the question. Maybe Sarah and Kumi want to answer first?
Okay, alright. Thank you for Ms. Krista. So the answer is first, almost some of countries that is able there cyber security called from the opposite of cybercrime. The first is able to protect your account or system. Also, Google Google was saying that there are information ID, first like password and the others. And if it cannot, we can be back to our reflection from Fukuyama that almost the crime cannot be resolved, but at least we can decrease the impact of it. Thank you.
Okay, that's a great answer. Can I add the discussion? Yeah. Continuing to Ms. Rista's question, I was wondering how to be more aware that technology will give us more bad impact than the good impact. Maybe many teenagers is uneasy. It's difficult to be aware about this bad impact of technology, especially cybercrime. How to prevent that as a teenager? Since the teenager.
So it can be said from experience. So first is I want to tell you that in this era we come from industrial to the information society. First is we must not add that to the cell phone or some kind of that. As a teenager, we may get teacher or parent that we could ask rather than searching by ourselves. That's why it's need experience to be more on ourselves than we is addict to our cell phone or our handphone. Maybe that. Thank you.
Okay, for the second question, maybe from Zoom. Okay, the question from Mr. Masro. Why is digital world so interesting for us? Even we can make the user become a thief. Why?
Let me explain by my experience. First is the world now was became the information society. That means in this era of disruption, we more addict to technologies, information. The goal first is more better. So the resource there are very much that we can choose by ourselves, like that. And second is the ability or accessibility that we can know more than our country. Even in this world, we can know about in other planet, what information in there? Also, why we can be addicted is we the human have like emotion to know more and more and more. Even it's in the game, the technologies or non-technologies. It also explains in your cell phone, right? First from Google, we can search anything, almost anything. That it grows our curiosity to more and more. So we will know more and more. As I used to say that knowledge is not limited. That's all.
Maybe
That's really not that interesting. As for me, I try my best not to be addicted.
Yeah, that's the second question. Maybe for the third question. Mr. Alfian, can you give some question to discuss?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alfian. I want to ask about nowadays we are dependent to the technology. Yeah, you say that there is a bad effect. So, what strategy to make it we still can relate the technology but healthy way, more healthy than your statement? Like, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alfian.
Thank you for Mr. Alfian. So let me in this word almost actually technology is to make it more easier. Actually you can use the hard way, like if you want to know information to example, we want to go to the other city to know some information. We must go there. Now, the main difference is we have a usable that more easy, that means technology, or can more little bit say your cell phone, like that. Now, that's the healthier way. Also, we must manage our time to use the technologies. That's why how do we do not addict to technology? That's all. Thank you.
Okay, that's the session of our student speaker. Okay, before we let them to sit down, please give applause to them. It's a great discussion about technology. Thank you, Farhan and Nuri. You will sit down in your place. Okay, for the second speaker, our main speaker today is Miss Elisa Kholifatur as a mathematics teacher. So we will discuss about cooperative learning. And then what is cooperative learning? How to implement the cooperative learning in our learning process, and how the advantage and also disadvantage of this method. Maybe we can discuss more. Please welcome Miss Elisa. Give applause.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
My name is Elisa Kholifatur. I am a mathematics teacher of Cooperative National School. Thank you you for the opportunity. In this occasion, I would like to discuss does cooperative learning may enhance the use of students' learning strategies. This journal is from Kholifatur, Faculty of Education in Antiang University, 2019. Okay. Before we discuss it further, we may know the problem of this journal. The problem of this journal is about in Asian education, passive interaction of teacher and student is still common due to the cultures and weak classroom size. This would lead to a passive learning process that is against our 4.0 educational resolution, which we should highlight the creativity, the innovation, the inclusivity, and the sustainability of learning and teaching process. To solve that problem, we must know that we can use interactive learning method. One of the interactive learning method we can use cooperative learning. But what is cooperative learning? Does anyone in here want to share your thought about cooperative learning? Does anyone? Anyone in here? I think almost all of you already know about cooperative learning, right? No one? If there is no, may I choose one of you? No. No, why? Okay, I will choose one. Miss Rista, can you help me to answer this question?
Yeah.
Okay, I think cooperative learning is much talk about collaboration. Yeah, student collaboration. That's all, Miss.
Okay, Miss, thank you so much for your answer. Okay, actually there's a lot of definition for cooperative learning, but this is one of the definition of cooperative learning. This is said by Salkin in 2011 that the cooperative learning is an instructional method in which teachers organize students into small groups, which then work together to help one another to learn academically. Okay. There's a lot of advantages that we can find in cooperative learning. Okay. The first one is confidence, and then mutual understanding among students, and then enhance positive relationship between students, and then supports group interaction and motivation, and then increase individual responsibility, and then it can enhance social skills such as communication, presentation, problem solving, and leadership. There are two types of students' learning strategies that research in this journal. The first one is resource management strategies, and the second one is cognitive and metacognitive strategies. Okay, for the first one, resource management strategies. Resource management strategies is about how the students can control their various resources for their study. There are four components in these strategies. The first one is time and study environment. This is related to how the student can plan their study, schedule their study, and manage their study. And then the second one is e-work regulation. Okay, this is related to how the student can maintain their e-work, their attention, their commitment, and to complete and their intention to complete the task, even it is an uninteresting task, to reach their goal to study. And then we have peer learning. Okay. This strategy is referred to how the students can cooperate with each other to find the understanding
understanding of the knowledge. And then the last component is help seeking. This is referred to how the students can help and can seek help to other students or to the teacher. Okay. For the second strategies, you have cognitive and metacognitive strategies. There are 5 strategies. There are 5 elements in these strategies. The first one is rehearsal strategies. Okay. This is what the student can practicing and repeating about the material of the topic over and over. So it's like practicing. And then the second one is elaboration strategies. This strategies is help the students to make the information into a long-term memory. For example, like paraphrasing, summarizing, and notating information. And then the third strategies is organization strategies. This strategies is choose an appropriate. This is help the students to choose an appropriate information to be learned. And then the fourth strategy is critical thinking strategies. Okay. This is related to how the student can apply their previous knowledge, their own knowledge, to the new information and to find the solution, to make a decision, and to make a critical evaluation. And the last element is metacognitive self-regulation. Okay, this is referred to the awareness and control of the cognition of students. Okay. There are 9 steps of the procedure that help in the journal. The first one is the teacher organize the learning materials in the class, and then the teacher introduces the structure of the lesson, and then the teacher form groups in the class, and then the teacher moves students to the assigned group, and then the teacher will deliver the learning material to the students, and then the students study their learning material, and then the students exchange knowledge and help each other, and then the students will present their understanding, and the last one is the teacher assess students' understanding through their presentation. This procedure is held 9 times in 9 weeks, so we can have the conclusion that the students. Okay, so we have the conclusion that the students who are taught by cooperative learning will have the greater resource management and cognitive metacognitive strategies than those who taught through the teacher-based teaching. Besides that, cooperative learning successfully makes students more positive academic, social, cognitive, and psychological outcomes compared with students who taught by traditional teaching methods. There are some types of learning methods that you can use. Cooperative learning methods that you can use in your daily teaching activities. Yeah. The first one is this one. I'm sure almost all of you already know about this one, about jigsaw. Yeah. Jigsaw. But what is it? Jigsaw. Jigsaw is a learning method that the teacher is divide a class into some groups, and then the teacher and then each group will have an expert. Then the experts from all of the groups will go together, will work together to discuss their material, their various material. After they discuss the material, they will return to the original group to share the result of their discussion. In the last minute, the teacher will choose a group to present their result of the discussion. Okay, and then number head together is a learning method that the teacher will divide class into some groups. That each group will have each of the member of the group will have a number. The number will be given by the teacher. After that, they have to understand about the task, about how to solve the task, because in the end, the teacher will mention a number randomly. The teacher will mention a number randomly, and then in our group, and then the number of the group should present their answer, and then the member of the other group that have the same number with the presenter should respond to the presenter. So all of the students must prepare the answer. And then think pair share. Think pair share is a learning method that all of the students must complete their worksheet first. After that, they will discuss to their chairmate or their peer, and then in the last, the teacher will mention a pair or two pairs randomly to present their answer. Then Tuesday. In Tuesday, the teacher will divide a class into some groups, that each group contains 4 students. The 2 students will go out from the group to find the information from the other group, and then 2 students will stay in the group to share their information. After that, they should gathering again and discuss what have they found after they search many information. And then think games learning. In this learning method, teachers should make a competition. So the students will compete against each other group to collect a point, and the group with the highest point will be a winner. You can use one of these learning method. You can modify it or collaborate it based on your students' needs. Okay, and last, in teaching, you don't want to cover things, but you want to uncover them. The best way to get good ideas is to have lots of ideas. And thank you for your nice attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow, that's interesting method, yeah, from Miss Elisa. So maybe before we get into the Q&A session, you can share about the obstacle, maybe the common obstacles for implementing this method.
The most obstacles that I have found while implement this to my class, yeah, the first one is rejected. The students sometimes the students reject to do the work in a group because they don't want to work with their friends. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Ms. Elisa. Okay, next I will open the first session for 3 questions, maybe from the offline audience. Okay, Mr. Zahir. After wondering,
Fun, sir. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Actually my background computer science, yeah. So this is new knowledge for me. Yeah. This is new knowledge for me. I don't know about jigsaw method. I don't know anything about that. And I think I'm interested with that. Yeah. I never use this method because I have the problem with this method in my learning process. Yeah. Actually, I just try to explain my students, and then I just want to know do they understand what my explanation like that? Because the problem like the ability of my student is very various, various ability. Not all of my students have same ability. One student very diligent, one other student sorry, I say that lazy, lazy like that. So what do you do to solve the problem that the ability of our student is various? Yeah? And I think if we divide a class into a group, only one student do the task, and the member just see the process, yeah, maybe just pray to the task become done, yeah, like that. What do you do to solve the problem? Okay. I think enough for my question. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for the question.
I think I will probably answer your question. Thank you for your question. Actually, we have the same problems, yeah. Since our student is same.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually, when I face the students like that in a various ability, yeah. We can use one of these. One of the. Sorry, there's no this year. I mean, not this year, yes, previous slide.
I don't know why.
Oh, this is it's not open. No. Okay, we can choose. Yeah, we can choose one of these instead. Yeah. Not only this form. We can choose one of these. Now, for example, we can use jigsaw because in jigsaw we should divide a group based on their ability. It's not homogeneous but heterogeneous. We should what is it? We should make a group that the group contains not only clever students, not only average student. Nah, so we can mix them in the jigsaw in the group. Then the expert they will choose an expert. To master a material, and then after they can master the material, they will explain to their friend. That's the use of the expert. They can share their thought, their understanding to their friends. So it will be solved like that. But not only that, we can use to solve the problem that only one student will work the task. We can use this team passion. We can use team passion because team passion, the student must complete the task first. Complete by themselves, not discussing by themselves first. After that, after finish, they will discuss to their friend. So it will solve the problem that only one student will work the task like that. Am I answering your question?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. From Ms. Elisa and also Mr. Daniel. For the second question. Okay, show me. Such a great moment.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So first, what I want to explain is you show us the advantage rather than the problem. The first is, yeah, we always see the advantage because we think we can use this because the advantage is this, but we didn't see the problem of the advantage of this. Maybe by that it will be more, it just get worse than we. So my actual question is, what the problem? Then do we can fix it? I mean, mencegahnya. So will not get the impact more. That's all.
Wow, great question from Philly. Thank you, Philly. Okay, maybe the third question. Okay, before we jump into the answer from Miss Elisa, I will read the third question from Zoom meeting, from Zoom audience. Okay, from Friska Srinurjana, student of English language teaching at Universitas Negeri Malang. Okay, I actually curious about the cooperative learning. Can I apply this learning method on English young learners? If I can, which way that I can use? Okay, thank you from Friska Srinurjana. Miss Elisa. Okay, for the previous question, the possible problem that you
I think I will answer the question. Mr. Can you show me the chat? The question, the question is the answer. Yes. Since it's a universal learning method, it can be applied for not only math, but it can be used for almost all the subjects. Okay, I will give you an example for English young learners. Okay. For the English, I think you can use team games tournament because it will be fun to young learners because it will move their body so they are not just sitting in their seat. I think you can apply that. Okay. And then for filming, the question is, what is the possible problems that we'll face that we'll find after apply this learning method, and how to prevent? There's a lot of probabilities. There's a lot of probabilities about the effect. Maybe after we apply this learning method, the student will reject and don't want to do the task. or the impact, the bad impact. Or maybe it will make there is a student who don't want to do anything since the friend is already work the worksheet. And how to prevent that? To prevent that, as a student, you can remind your friend. Yeah, as a student. Yeah, as a student, you can remind your friends to do the task. It will be their responsibility. Yeah, remind each other. But as for the teacher, the teacher should prevent that. The teacher should prevent that by being more assertive. Being more assertive because we should be more assertive than the students. Yeah. Like that. Do you have any feedback?
Thank you for the question from Filmi and also Friska untuk Filmi. Okay, for the last question from Zoom audience, from BC Info when this method is used for learning mathematics or understanding the concept or applying the concept. When this method is used for learning mathematics or understanding the concept or applying the concept. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think I will try to answer the question from Miss Iin. When this method is used for learning mathematics or understanding the concept or applying the concept, I think we can use both of them. We can use applying the concept by the games and by not only the games. We can use all of the learning cooperative learning method to apply the concept, such as exercise. If we are just doing exercise like usual in paper, they will be very bored. So we can think to change how to give them exercise using the other way. We can use these various of learning cooperative learning method, and then we can use this method for understanding the concept also as well. Because, for example, we can use, but I think for the hard concept, the hard theory, or for the new theory problem, we can explain it first, and then after that we can use the cooperative learning method to increase their concept, to increase their understanding about the concept. Okay, for example, we can use this bowl, and the material is about 2D shapes. For example, now we can divide the materials into some topics, and then we give them to the experts from each group. Now they can find the concept by themselves. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's from Miss Elisa. Also, thank you for Miss Iin for the question. Okay. Finally, we will finish this meeting. We will finish the meeting, and thank you for the presentation from the speaker, our speaker from student speaker, Hilmi and Farhan, and also Miss Elisa. So I will spread the conclusion from the discussion for the first about disruption of technology. Yeah, we know that technology gives us many benefits, but we also have to aware that technology not only gives us advantages, but also will give us bad impact if we are not aware of that impact of technology. So we must be more aware and not be so addicted to the technology. And then for Miss Elisa, there are many methods of learning. There are many learning strategies that we can use in the learning process. And from this presentation, from Miss Elisa's presentation, we know that cooperative learning have many advantages, such as we'll help students to collaborate with each other, and then to increase the competencies of the student, and also will lead the student to be more responsible, especially for their responsibility and to aware for the other friend. And also we must be more assertive to make sure the student do their responsibilities and also the learning process better. Okay, maybe that's the ending of our meeting today. Thank you so much for all the audience and also the speaker. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.